Lots to get to this week. There's news regarding an Indiana Miss basketball hopeful. A 2023 wide receiver from Ohio just got his first offer from Kentucky. And in Michigan, Livonia Churchill's quarterback just committed to the NAIA. That and so much more. It's time for the State Champs Scout Show. From the state of Michigan, Indiana, and Ohio, this is the State Champs Scout Show presented by Lawrence Technological University. LTU wants you to recruit yourself. They are looking to add 400 new athletes to the school over the next couple of years across 26 NAIA level sports. Very aggressive plan, and scholarship money is available. Recruit yourself at LTUathletics.com. I'm Lauren Plant. Thanks for being here. Former Michigan State and pro quarterback Ryan Van Dyke is going to talk about how you can better showcase yourself to colleges in our Recruiting 101 segment. For the next several weeks, he'll be talking specific position groups, so stay tuned. Let's begin this week in Michigan. I'm Lauren Plant with this week's Michigan Report. Livonia Churchill quarterback Gavin Brooks committed to Concordia on Monday. Brooks had 2,101 total yards and 23 touchdowns as a junior, completing 66% of his passes for 1,701 yards and 17 scores against just 3 interceptions. After going 1-4 in his first 5 games as a starting quarterback, the 5'11", 190-pound Brooks led the Chargers to 6 straight wins before falling to Walled Lake Western in a 1-score game in the regional finals and started this season 3-0 in last Friday's win over Livonia Franklin. He was 18 for 22 for 309 yards and 5 touchdowns, adding another touchdown on the ground. Brooks chose Concordia over offers from Valparaiso, Ave Maria, Lawrence Tech, Dort, Siena Heights, Madonna, and Culver Stockton, and had interest from Ohio Dominican and Dayton. Bloomfield Hills Cranbrook Kingswood defensive end Bryce Hall has picked his college destination, announcing over the weekend he committed to the Yale Bulldogs. Through June, Hall had a total of 16 offers, most of them from the Ivy League or the service academies. Back in July, Hall announced his top 8 of Navy, Army, Penn, Princeton, Fordham, Lafayette, Eastern Kentucky, and the Bulldogs of Yale. A little over a week ago, Hall was offered a preferred walk-on spot at Michigan. The 6'3", 235-pound Hall was selected to play in the Blue-Gray Football All-American Bowl last month as well. As a junior, Hall recorded 67 tackles from his end spot, along with 6 sacks and a safety for the Cranes. He may have missed much of his final 2 baseball seasons in Michigan to injuries and COVID-19, but Patrick Ilitch, the grandson of former Tigers owner Mike Ilitch, has found a Division I collegiate destination. A right-handed hitting catcher, Ilitch announced Sunday he'll be playing baseball at Valparaiso University in Indiana. Prior to that, though, he'll be playing his senior season at IMG Academy in Florida after transferring from Grosse Pointe Woods University Liggett, where he played 3 seasons. In his sophomore season, the Knights made it to the Division III title game, dropping back down after spending several seasons in Division I. 5 days before he kicked the 31-yard game-winning field goal in overtime to knock off West Bloomfield in the battle of the OAA Red powerhouses, Clarkston kicker Stephen Rusnak was nailing something else, his college destination. Rusnak announced Monday he'll be playing in college at South Dakota, continuing the Wolves' run of college-bound kickers Alex Kessman, Shane Hines, Jermaine Romer, and Tristan Matson have all gone on to kick in college after towing it up for the Wolves in the last decade. Belleville athlete Daryl "Mook" Johnson committed to Grand Valley State Friday afternoon, then went out and tossed a touchdown pass in the Tigers' 69-0 win over Wayne Memorial. The 5'9", 168-pound Johnson plays wideout and corner for the Tigers and is blazing fast, running a 40-yard dash in the 4.4 range. As a junior, Johnson had 34 catches for 667 yards and 7 scores, and added 190 yards on the ground and 6 scores on just 14 carries. That's what's happening in Michigan. I'm Lauren Plant. Lauren Plant to let you know we have 2 weekly football podcasts you should check out. State Champs Michigan's and State Champs Indiana's Extra Point. Both focus on the latest happenings in the sport of high school football in their respective states. It's a great listen, and check them out wherever you listen to your podcasts. Just search State Champs Extra Point.
This is Alan True with your latest look at recruiting news from around the state of Ohio. And it has been a busy time for the big guys in the state. Olentangy Liberty's Carter Smith, a 6'6" junior offensive tackle, was offered by Louisville. That is Smith's first Power 5 offer, as he previously held offers from Toledo and Bowling Green. Smith says he is beginning to hear from more and more schools around the country. Emil Wagner, considered one of the top juniors in the state, was offered by Michigan. The Wolverines are offered number 16 for Wagner, an athletic 6'7", 245-pound prospect from Huber Heights, Wayne. He has other offers from Penn State, Oregon, Indiana, Arizona State, and Kentucky, where older brother Ahmad plays. The Ohio Bobcats have had a good run of commitments from the state, and that has continued with Hamilton Ross offensive lineman Caden Rogers, who committed to the Bobcats over offers from Air Force, Army, Appalachian State, and many more. Rogers had 24 offers in total. At 6'4", 265 pounds, he is a physical recruit who projects to guard at the next level. Kentucky is the first to offer class of 2023 wide receiver Ryan Shackelford from LaGrange Keystone. Shackelford is an excellent athlete who played varsity as a freshman and did well enough to earn postseason recognition. Keystone grad CJ Conrad is a grad assistant at Kentucky after finishing his playing days there and is part of the crew recruiting Shackelford. Over to boys hoops, River Valley's Ja'Kai Henderson has committed to Wittenberg. Henderson is a 6'6" forward who averaged 9.7 points and 7.2 rebounds per game on his way to honorable mention all-district honors as a junior. He was being recruited by several other schools for basketball and also had one offer for track and field. That's it for recruiting news this week. I'm Alan True.
Did you record an unbelievable touchdown, a game-winning goal, or just a proud parent moment? Then we want your clip. Upload your video to the brand new State Champs Network app so we can feature it on one of our shows and give your player, team, and school the recognition they deserve. All it takes is just a few easy clicks, and every clip that is submitted will automatically be eligible for prizes. Download the State Champs Network app today for iPhone and Android devices.
Hi, this is Ryan Van Dyke at Quarterback University. I'm back at State Champs Network talking to you about Recruiting 101. Next on the list of things to do is the highlight tape, okay? And I'm not talking about the VHS highlight tape. I'm talking about the new and improved huddle via social media or any type of way that you're trying to get that to a coach. I'm going to begin with quarterbacks. Obviously, I was a quarterback. I work with quarterbacks as part of my living, so I know what I'm talking about when I tell you this, okay? Don't put your highlight film together and just show fade balls, okay? As a matter of fact, I'm going to take that to the next step. If I'm a college coach and I'm truly interested in you as a player, all right? If you're a quarterback, I want to see your entire game film. I want to know how you reacted to that 3rd and long versus, maybe you had a sack fumble and you came out that next play. Yeah, that wouldn't be on a highlight film. That would be on an entire game film because I want to know what you look like when you're ugly. I mean, that's kind of what it is. And if I got a quarterback that I can trust and he's going to make the game look easy on film, manage situations, and you can just tell by some of the nonverbal things that he does, then that kid's probably going to be a winner. I can tell you right now, without a doubt, there's a lot of winning quarterbacks in the state of Michigan right now. They are very cerebral, they're well-trained, they care about what they do, and they've involved their teams in all their training. Okay, so when it comes to quarterback and a highlight film, all right, I'm not so big into that. What I am concerned about is watching the game film and seeing them from start to finish. So that's it for quarterbacks. Next week, we're going to explore wide receivers and what they can do to put on film. I'm Ryan Van Dyke.
Checking in from Indiana, this is Scott Bernstein. In girls basketball recruiting, Jennings County senior sniper Addison Kett committed to Division II University of Missouri Science and Tech over the weekend. Kent is more than just one of the best sharpshooters in the state. She can pilot an offense as well and plays the point with ease. Her leadership, high motor and dedication to defense set her apart from the pack. Last season, she averaged 16 points per game and shot 50% from downtown. In the fall, she's an all-league volleyball player. From the Indianapolis area, a series of Pac-12 teams are hot in pursuit of Noblesville sophomore gunner Ashlyn Shade, a natural scorer pacing to be up there with Hoosierland's all-time greats. Arizona State offered over the weekend. UCLA offered back in August. As a Fab Frosh in 2020, Shade poured in 21 points per game to go with 3 assists, 6 rebounds, and 4 steals a night. Shade is 5'10" and crafty. The workhorse combo guard is a rare breed of offensive weapon, able to seamlessly shift from slasher to shooter to fast break finisher extraordinaire. She's already considered the frontrunner for Miss Basketball 2023. On the boys' hardwood recruiting scene, Lawrence North junior shooting guard CJ Gunn, a dynamic playmaker out of the backcourt, recently picked up his 4th recruiting star. He also recently scooped high major scholarship offers from Wake Forest and Cincinnati. Also from the Circle City, North Central junior point guard Leland Walker collected a Providence offer late last week. Walker is a bulldog of a point guard who outworks and outwills defenders and is the definition of a coach on the floor. This was Scott Bernstein checking in from Indiana.
All right, that's it this week. I'm Lauren Plant. We'll see you next time on the State Champs Scout Show. State Champs Scout Show is proudly presented by Lawrence Technological University, where Blue Devils dare.